I just wanted to say a couple of things about life or whatever. So nobody take this personal. These are just, what I had to come up with in my head to try to calm my thoughts or try to be a better person or try to basically fight my past and elevate out of, depression and stress and keep asking why and what's going on. Instead of, doing that, I move more towards actually acting on any emotions that I have and that makes me feel uncomfortable, I act on it. So, I just feel like a lot of people in our generation just really don't want to hear what's really going on. Like, I feel like they are very ignorant to the fact that it's really a reason and a truth out here that we need to understand what we need to stand for, and what we need to stand for. It's a lot of people, young people, coming up to me crying on a daily basis. It's like I hear my story because I basically have the same story as everybody that's in my community almost, you know what I mean? So it's almost as if I'm just meeting a whole rack of me's and I just know how to fix me if we all just, come about our ego and start focusing more on compassion towards our own race, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if we could all come together instead of always being violent towards each other and actually take time to really actually get to know one another, because the only reason we're going to fix this problem if we're all come together as, one. We steady bringing each other down in the music, out here calling women and children and young women, girls, bitches and whores and thats and, in other genres of music. You don't really hear other races, talking about as much negative shit as we talk about our own people, and I know there's a lot of people that, well, I'll treat any bitch that way. That doesn't make it better, just sit the fuck down. That doesn't make it better. So I just feel like we just need to realize that it's a problem out here, and it's not going to change if we don't realize that we are creating the destruction. We're creating the problem. So I think people need to realize that it's a bigger picture. And I'm just here to say, stop complaining. You know what I mean? Actually go out there and put action towards anything you want to change in your life. Yes, we have lost our parents. Yes, people have abused us. Yes, we had come over things, but we have to overpower that. Because if we get stuck in the past, our past become our future, and we keep, we continue to manifest our past over and over, and, we continue to go through them trials and tribulations when we can actually step outside of that. And actually, you know what? I'm going to create new thoughts. I know my father abused me when I was young, but I got to come up out of this if I want to be a better me, if I want to, walk and continue to be, in a higher frequency in this life. Because if you continue to be at a low frequency, the dark forces is what I call them. You can call them Illuminati, Satan, whatever. They're easily able to attach to you and control you. It's to the point where I'm able to see different spirits attached to people that's not even them at times. And I'd be like, I know that you're trying to throw me off my path. But guess what? I see you. I see beyond the veil. So these things that we're crying about in life, we have to overcome them, whether we like it or not. It's just a part of life. You know what I mean? We can't keep continuing to ask why. We have to just be like, you know what? I'm going to make a change in myself today. I know my parents not helping me. I know they're not supporting me. I know I don't have this and I know I don't have that, but you know what? I can get that. If you still have your arms and you still have your legs, you should be blessed every single day. Yes, you don't have a house. You know what I'm saying? That comes with reading, and that comes with things that we need to actually research on, because it's reasons why we're in debt, and, people are charging, buttloads of mortgage to move into a house. These are things that we can change in the world, but we don't know this because we don't read. And we continue to put yes, 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 instead of standing up for something and falling for anything and saying fucking no. We live here. These people come into our community and try to tell us how to live. And that has to change. So in order for all of that to change, people have to really stop looking at each other like we're the enemy towards each other, because we're not. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, a female trying to size me up because I have a husband. She doesn't like me. Or I have a job. That's not what it's about. You know what I'm saying? You should be applauding me. You should be happy that, your race is standing up and actually trying to make a change, but people always want to be negative. They want to bring you down to their level. But that's what I wanted to talk about today, and I'm just tired of hearing the negative thinking. If you can't change your thoughts to a positive mindset, I can't help you. You can only change your thoughts. I can't sway you to see the other side, you know what I mean? You have to want more for yourself and then believing in yourself. That's what it's about. So, it's a lot going on. But I know that we can change, and I know we can make this a better place than what it is today. I have faith in that. If we just continue to just let these people control us and tell us who we are and tell us how to eat and dress, then we will continue to be left behind because they're misleading us. And I know y'all like the celebrities and the presidential and all this materialistic bullshit, but it's actually another side to the fucking story. That's just not it. You have to go back to when I know everybody know the story of basically how, it was a lot going on in the days of, Egypt or wherever it was going on down at. And, the ark was built by Noah and all the people were actually wiped the fuck out. Yeah, that's because they were turning the fuck up. So now we know that these niggas was turning up. These niggas was turning gay. They were touching children. All types of shit was happening. And if you look up today, it's kind of like the same exact thing going on to this day. So we have to open our eyes and see the duality of things. Sometimes when you look at something, you think it's something, it's actually the total opposite. They have programmed our mind to certain images and fucking logos to make it look one way because it say something. It's just crazy, okay? That's all I'm going to say. But people need to get their mind right and wake the fuck up. Basically, that's all I wanted to talk about.